Closer. Closer. Close enough so you feel awkward. Okay, look. I'm an angry person. Like, sure, I started this channel 3 years ago because I was passionate about... Like, sure, I started this channel 3 years ago because I was passionate about YouTube and it was always my dream to be a YouTuber, blah, 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 blah. But the reason I started making videos again 3 months ago was out of spite. Out of sheer fucking rage and desperation. I was so sick and tired of my job that I made a vow. I'm gonna be so fucking successful at this YouTube shit that I'm gonna make my boss strip dance in front of me while I'm showering him with all the money I'm gonna be making soon. Dance, you fucking whore, dance! Safe to say that I kinda got a little problem with my anger management, if you could call it management. I swear to God, I'm not Shadow the Hedgehogging this. It's a big problem. I know, I'm going to therapy. Thanks for the suggestion. But most of the time, the biggest solution to my anger was video games. I mean, sure, you can't beat the ever-loving fuck out of a guy who's going 40 kilometers per hour in a highway where the speed limit is 90 and suddenly takes a right turn to get to the exit in the middle of the fucking highway when there are at least 3 cars behind him. But you can grab Zeus, pretend he's the asshole in the highway, and keep on punching his stupid fucking face until the whole screen is filled with his filthy, retarded ass donkey driving skills blood. I had an accident like 2 days ago and I'm having a cold. I'm having a cold? Like, are you eating the cold? I had a cold like yesterday and I want to kill something. And yeah, I do believe I need to be held in an asylum. Safe to say that one of the best aspects of the escapism that video games and other pieces of media provide is letting loose all of your anger and negative emotions without facing any consequences. I know, I sound psychotic to a normie, but seriously, wouldn't you rather I deal with my anger in front of a screen instead of your blood-soaked face? Yeah. Thought so. And through this healthy escapism, I have always admired the characters that had to deal with the issues that I was dealing with. Like, my favorite character of all time is Guts from Berserk. But boss, Guts isn't a character in a video game. Shut up. Berserk has some games. Not only has he one of the best and most compelling character arts in I also deeply sympathize with him. I have this visceral connection with this character, like he's literally me. I also adore the ghost of Sparta, Kratos. I think his progression from a bloodthirsty murderer to a caring father is fucking beautiful. I also kinda like Scorpion, only because of this scene in this movie. Like, I'm a Sub-Zero main, but this scene made me feel some things that I didn't even know they existed in my brain. So yeah, in this video I'm gonna be briefly talking about some of these characters and also some of my favorite moments in gaming and other stuff when a character kinda got a little angry, and I liked it. So without further ado, let's get this party started.
Let's rock!
So here's the thing. I kinda sorta fucking hate Assassin's Creed. Like, some people are like, ooh, new AC games are trash, but the old ones were great. And I'm like, fuck no. Assassin's Creed has always been mediocre. Like, sure, it had the potential to be one of the best stealth gaming franchises in history, but it chose to pander to a casual audience. Fuck casual audiences, man. They ruin everything. The only good AC game was Black Flag, and that was one of the least Assassin's Creedy games in the series. Safe to say that I never planned to play Assassin's Creed Origins either. It looked bland and basic for me, like a Witcher 3 knockoff, until I watched this trailer.
We will find you. We will find you in your sleep. Sleep. I never sleep. I just wait in the shadows, and I will kill you all. Everyone who sniffed the air that day in Sewa.
The sheer force of Bayek's raw and visceral anger, the genuine hatred he had for this guy, the absolute rage that he displays in this scene. Oh my god. Like, I still watch this clip from time to time when I want to feel that anger, that sense of bloodthirsty revenge. I fucking love it. After this trailer, I decided to play AC Origins. The game was trash and Bayek was some guy on a revenge quest. Boring! I know some of you Origins fans might say, ooh, he gets angry 20 hours in the game, you should play it. Okay, so I actually did some research and found out that Bayek actually has quite a few angry moments. So I watched some of the videos on YouTube and here are my 2 cents.
You could not even save your own son. You are no one. Bayek of nothing. Father to nobody!
And here is your nobody!
My bad, Bayek. I wasn't familiar with your game. I never thought I would say this, but maybe it's time I replayed Assassin's Creed Origins. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Moving on. Geralt of Rivia is one of the best characters in video games, period. The voice acting of Doc Cuckle, I really hope I'm pronouncing it right. The awesome design of the character. The way he says,
"Winds howling, a storm, damn it."
I love it so fucking much. Geralt is not necessarily known for being angry. On the contrary, most of the times, he's everything but angry. He's sarcastic, witty, and a complete badass. But there's this one quest in the game where you have to find this one character who knows where this character is, and you need to talk to this character because he can tell you where this character is. Peak quest design, by the way. Peak quest design. I'm joking, the quests are actually quite fun. So this guy, his name is Whoreson Junior. Yeah, I'm not kidding. His name is son of a bitch. Junior. In order to find this bastard, first you gotta go to Dijkstra's bathhouse. Dijkstra is this guy. There you go to a meeting with all the crime lords in Novigrad, but then a band of assassins attack the bathhouse. Who do they work for? Of course they work for Whoreson. These useless idiots all agree that you should go looking for Whoreson, because they can't do nothing for themselves. You gotta go to his house, this fighting pit, and a casino. The house is empty, obviously, there aren't any hints there. The arena is kinda tricky though. I personally entered the arena peacefully and then fought in the arena, after which Whoreson appeared and ordered me killed. That's 2 leads down. Then you gotta go to the casino. You could barge in with your sword, and butcher everyone, but I preferred to go in with my full stack of cards and gwent the shit out of those bastards and run them dry. But they lured me to another room and ambushed me. Fucking sore losers. After that we talk to this halfling and find out that Junior has been working with the Redanians. Who are the Redanians? They're this country and they are having a war with this country, and this is Temeria. Temeria is no more, and the king of this place, Redania, is called, what was his name? Fuck, I forgot. Write his name, Maz. We go back to Dijkstra and tell him that. He sends us to Vernon Roach, Geralt's old friend who has connections with the Redanians. He agrees to help us have a meeting with the contact. Then he takes us to Oxenford, I think, to meet up with the Redanian contact, who just happens to be the fucking king of Redania, who just so happens to agree to tell us where Whoreson is. We go to his hideout and kill everything that moves, because at this point I was kinda sorta fed up with doing things peacefully. Upon reaching Whoreson's room, we find disturbing scenes of young girls, most probably prostitutes, being gutted and butchered in the most gruesome ways imaginable. We suddenly realize that this guy had been in contact with Ciri, our daughter, who we've been looking for during the entire game. If this motherfucker has laid a fucking finger on her. After dredging through all of Novigrad, after following all these exhaustive leads, after hearing about how much of an asshole Whoreson Junior is, I mean the name should have been a giveaway, and realizing how much of a psychopathic lunatic he is towards women, oh hell no, you gonna get these hands, boy!
Let me tell you where things stand. I'm looking for this woman, cause she's like a daughter to me, and that's why I just can't let this go.
No.
Let him go? Who said that? Who said that? I would like to assume that all of you have played at least one God of War game in your childhood, right? Like, it had gratuitous violence and boobs. What else can a teenager want? I actually never finished the first game, and the second game, which is my favorite game of the entire series, by the way, was filled with angry moments. Like, sure, Kratos is mad in the first one, but he low-key kinda depressed after banging these chicks. He secretly wants some boy booties.
What? What?
Quick! Let me in my door!
In God of War 2, he's just fucking mad from the start. He's so pissed about the gods and not bringing back his dead family that he keeps destroying different cities just to take the piss on Zeus. After fucking around and finding out, he is one mean son of a bitch, hell-bent on pummeling Zeus to death. I remember playing this game many times, but that was mostly because I had no memory card to save the game. I actually didn't know something like that even existed. After getting one and beating the game, I remember being so eager to face off against Zeus and finally getting my revenge. But the pussy-ass son of a bitch ran away, and then the game ended. I couldn't believe that I had to wait for the sequel of the game to kill Zeus. But I was like, what can you do? I'll just wait for God of War 3 to release for the PS2. It never did. I heard from some of my friends that it's on PS3. PS3? What the fuck is a PS3? My dad's never gonna buy another console for me. Oh man, I'm cooked. I guess I'll never get my revenge from Zeus. But one day, when visiting my uncle's house, I saw a PS3 in my cousin's room. What is that? I asked. A PS3, you dumbass. He answered. You got God of War 3? You bet your ass I do. I remember we had to leave their house, but I begged my mom to stay 15 minutes more. She reluctantly agreed. I told my cousin, load the last save of the game. I got a score to settle with Zeus. He loaded the game, and I started fighting him. After pummeling his old white-haired ass in the most satisfying way imaginable, suddenly the game changed perspective, and there was a quick time event. Pressing circle to punch Zeus to death. My cousin said you can keep hitting circle forever. And I did! Oh, I did. I pressed circle so many times until there was a big red circle on my right thumb. And that's how my revenge ended. After 5 years of disappointment, hopelessness, and rage. I'm pretty sure there was a message at the end about how hope is important or how Kratos destroyed the entirety of Greece, but... Unfortunately, I don't got much to say about the Doom franchise. It's one of those game series which is undoubtedly awesome and fun, but I never got around to actually playing all of them completely. I still have to finish Eternal and Dark Ages, man. But I have finished Doom 2016. Goated game, would recommend. And the best moment of the game, other than the moment I realized BFG stands for Big Fucking Gun, was actually at the beginning of the game. Now, Doomguy or Doom Slayer or the guy who punched God is not necessarily an angry dude. I mean, yeah, he's definitely angry, but he never expresses his rage vocally. He shows his rage, yeah. But there's this one moment at the beginning of the game which was kinda sorta really fucking awesome and was a better display of anger than these death animations, cause let's face it, I don't think Doomguy is angry here, he's just having fun. Doomguy doesn't have PTSD, he has nostalgia. Doomguy doesn't run towards danger, danger runs from him. Doom is not an action game, it's a horror game. And Doomguy is the monster. Okay, enough cock rating. Time for the taste test. Brain rot. Brain rot. Let's talk about the intro. The Slayer has woken up. He's pissed, cause he was probably dreaming about his bunny. Skullfucks an enemy. He doesn't do that actually, I just really wanted to use the word skullfuck. Proceeds to kill some other enemies without uttering a single word. Wears his badass suit. Here's some motherfucker who's got throat cancer on the pewter. Pewter? What the fuck is pewter? Here's some motherfucker who's got throat cancer on the pewter talking about how humans fucked up in Mars and opened the portal to hell. Get the fuck out of my face. Doomguy proceeds to kill more demons for breakfast. Then he gets on his elevator. Then we hear the throat cancer guy spewing some more bullshit about how their fuck up was to serve mankind. The irony is as clear as the morning sun. The music starts to rev up. Doomguy's cracking his knuckles. It was worth the risk. My ass! And then we hear one of the best intro songs in gaming history. At Doom's Gate. And the shotgun pump was just perfection. God, I love Doom. Gotta go play Eternal and Dark Ages fast. There are so many other moments in gaming where a character displays rage in a satisfying way. We got Prototype, Trevor in GTA 5, Azura's Wrath. Actually, I must apologize for not mentioning Azura's Wrath, cause I have never played that game. I don't have an Xbox 360 or a PS3, and I refuse to watch the whole game on YouTube. I gotta play it for myself because it looks fantastic. But overall, I kinda sorta have a love-hate relationship with video games when it comes to rage and anger issues. On one hand, me and every other kid who grew up playing games, especially violent ones, have some sort of anger management issues, and that has affected our relationships and careers in a negative way. On the other hand,